the trophy that they are all fighting for, that giant CEO belt.
I mean,
massive souvenir.
There's a reason he plays Tezca, not just because he's cool, but Tezca already has his own belt. Wess wants to make one to match, and here we go, game number 1.
Both of them going to start out with the boots here. Let's see who's got the better boots chops. We see both of them like doing similar things throughout all of their boots gameplay that we've seen. The turnaround side airs are a regular scene from both of them. Oh, the landing ground pound. He's ready for the pop-up that Acno missed at one point because BalloonBoy dipping down in the down air. The reversal after that gets the first stock. All right, Wess starting it off strong here against BalloonBoy.
Really good weapon toss there from Wess. Stuffed out the recoveries. You saw the stars come out. Starting to add up more damage here despite sweating. He still keeps that pressure going. This is something we talked about at the Spring Royale.
I was just about to say,
Wess will be sweating and he'll still be swinging.
He is by far the sweatiest Brawlhalla player, and I don't mean that in his like gameplay style. I mean literally his legend sweat beads more than anyone else. He will be in sweat beads and going in more than anyone else. There's the flame sword.
Ooh, goes for a side air there. I thought he was going to try to turn that around, go for that vertical with that recovery. He's gonna get that wall touch. BalloonBoy throws out the signature easy punish, but Wess just goes for the neutral light. Down sig, whips it back. Wess with 3 stocks to the 1.
Dude, this is huge. Now, Wess talked about how he's never really played against Acno before, so it was difficult to adapt. The same thing can pretty much be said about Wess versus BalloonBoy, but at least so far, he has a handle on these signatures in a way that Lores didn't quite at the beginning of the set. It took him some time to adapt to it. Obviously, he was still successful in the long run, but the fact that Wess seemingly has them figured out right now, that means BalloonBoy is going to have to do the adaptation here as he's a full stock behind.
Yeah, BalloonBoy has got to be thinking about how he's going to change up what he's been doing. Goes in, Wess saw that downward dodge come out from BalloonBoy. Not sure if he's going to react for it next time. Ooh, good air. Actually caught the dodge there.
Beautiful. Catches that as well. You've seen the chase dodge coming out after. Even that onstage ground pound, I feel like he did that just for the little bit of the bounce. He did that as low as he possibly could while still getting the bounce. Nice weapon toss. It's going to delay BalloonBoy from getting back on the stage and punishing Wess's landing. There's the D-Light into the side air. Doesn't send off screen. Wess recovers very high. D-Light into the recovery. Should KO off the top. Yes, it does. BalloonBoy has Wess on final stock.
Yeah, that was a deep attempt with that ground pound towards the stage, just hoping BalloonBoy was going to panic react to that one. Right now, final stocks, though, Wess doesn't want a repeat of what happened in the last set because Acno did reverse 3 him to start that one off.
BalloonBoy with the blaster is going to hope he can zone Wess out. It can be so difficult, especially with a quick player like Wess. You've seen the dash forward, dash back right over on the corner before he goes off stage. Does get punished right after that, though. Being very high, you know BalloonBoy wants to come in with those dares like a classic blasters player, the fadeaway side airs, and Wess, he's just ready for like every single one of these attacks. His whiff punish game is so strong, choosing weapon options here over going in unarmed off stage.
Yeah, saw that weapon toss not work. He was around the corner there expecting that BalloonBoy was going to come up, but since BalloonBoy went low, he was like, all right, let's just get that weapon advantage. Throws it away. He wants the boots. He's got a lot of KO options here. Could go for a downlight there, go downlight recovery. But first step is hitting it.
Love the double side light proc into the side air. Right after he's going real low. There's a down air. Does it spike fully? Gravity canceled down heavy. He covers so much lateral territory with that one. Rather than going for the GCD light, which will move your hitbox from one direction to another direction. This is going to go one side, then the other. It's going to cover a lot more left to right than he would if you went for the GCD light.
Dude, Wess is cursed on these game ones. Starts it off so strong, has a 3 stock advantage, and that's twice now where it has been reversed on him, and he loses game number 1.
Though if you're Wess, like you're also, you know, if you're looking at the last game and you're looking at a little bit of a trend here, you're like, all right, man, cool. This is actually good. I won the last time that happened to me. Like, I'll take a game 1 loss because at the end of the day, I'm raising my hand in victory. Although, BalloonBoy with the Sair, oh my gosh, keeping it going. And now maybe Wess is saying, uh-oh, I need a huge lead. If BalloonBoy is going to be pulling out moves like that, there's the in-light.
And that Sair train from BalloonBoy, willing to go off stage. Wess in his interview said BalloonBoy doesn't go off stage too much. Guess he was wrong. BalloonBoy keeping the pressure going. Another dare. That was a dodge. Wess gonna fall. BalloonBoy with 3 stocks.
He's in blaster slow state. I don't hit that very often. Many people might say never. But when you hit it, dude, it is feeling second to none. BalloonBoy's got it. The double neutral area doesn't follow up with the recovery. Wants to play a little more safe. Landing with the neutral light. Gets the high read with the neutral neutral signature. The GC side sig doesn't hit, but it's not punished. Another down air coming out. Another down air. There's the GC side light into the pivot nair, into the side air. Dude, he has like 60 damage.
No. Gets the wall touch, hits the side air. Wess trying to deny the 3-stock. BalloonBoy's got plenty of movement. Wess disarmed. He's got to be careful here. One wrong landing. Could have been the stock. That's
a KO.
3 stock for BalloonBoy.
Destruction is correct. The video game nailed it. How much damage did he take that game? Was it like 80? Okay, he took 101.
Barely got into three digits. BalloonBoy playing out of his mind. You said it so well. He hit that Blaster's flow state. He was hitting so many attacks. Guess what? He had a 70% light attack accuracy. That's out of control. Insane.
Literally all of that, except for 31 damage of unarmed, was spent on the blasters. He didn't deal any damage on the boots. He didn't take any damage on the boots. That was some certified fresh blasters gameplay. I know he's got to be feeling so good after that.
Yeah, he wants to go into the grand finals and get that rematch against Lores. He did force it to game number 5, so he does have that hope and that chance, but Wess can adapt. We saw him do it earlier. We saw him adapt against Acna. We saw him take it to game 5. See it happen again.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
What?
Red Raptor trying to play on what is essentially BalloonBoy's teammate's character.
I gotta check out his legend level Duke commentary.
Okay. yeah, I got it. Falling side air there from Wess. Down air, BalloonBoy not able to get the same accuracy that he had with the blasters earlier, but Wess, this is one of the big reasons why he decided to swap over to this Red Raptor, that orb.
He has a level 46 Red Raptor. It is his 26th highest leveled legend. So he has some time on this legend. I don't know if I've ever seen this in tournament. If I have, I've forgotten it.
Yeah, it definitely hasn't been like a staple of his legend pool the way that Tesca obviously has been. Goes for the bird, not gonna hit the call, but BalloonBoy has a tornado, hits him back.
That's one of the really scary things that we saw from the motorcycle side signature from Wess that like he doesn't have as an option on Tesca is like if you whiff it, you can just keep riding it and all of a sudden like your opponent is chasing after you. That time you let it go a little bit early, so BalloonBoy was right there at the right time. Playing back from the wall. Oh, nice. Turning that one around, getting it back on stage from off stage. The weapon toss down. He's gonna taunt after that one. Feeling good on the Raptor switch.
Down 2 games.
Oh.
He's taunting. Oh,
we're chilling here. Potential technical difficulties here.
Dude, we take this.
They're figuring this one out.
This is top 3. I take these.
We don't. We are getting information as quickly as you do. Both players honorable in this moment.
I mean, Wess is a controller player. There's that small chance of something's happening. You see him kind of gesturing towards his controller on the bottom of the screen. Looks like, is this in a position where they can reset, or are they just going to try to?
I'm not sure. I don't think it was within 10 seconds.
Okay, it looks
so
like.
I don't know if we can just like reset this one. I don't even know if a gentleman's agreement would allow this one to reset. But that was why the taunt came out. That's like the classic South American emote saying like, oh, something's wrong. Everybody chill out here so that we can get these connections going back online.
All right, it looks like that game did in fact end as our stats tool on the back end did update.
Okay.
So I'm not sure, like obviously we'll have to figure out what's going on technically and then figure out what we're gonna do with that game. But either way, Wess, I mean, we can talk about it. He swapped over to the Red Raptor. This is something that South America has been praising for a while now, right? We saw Yuz on the Fate. We saw Lores on the Dusk. Now we're seeing the Red Raptor come out from Wess. The South Americans have a strong belief that Orb is one of the best weapons on the game.
It is interesting that you point out that, yeah, this is the legend pick that BalloonBoy's teammate goes out with. I mean, that's like essentially what Radish said in their interview previously is like, yeah, I was one of the first pros to really go out here and do something on the boots. I committed to that very, very, very early on. And yeah, like he was just an Orb guy, and then all of a sudden he became the Orb and boots guy. So this is Wesley going over to that exact same legend that Radish has spent so much time in tournament on, and he's saying, I can do that too. He has the boots chops. He has the orb chops, seemingly.
Looks like they're doing a button check, making sure everything is good to go.
I think we're resetting.
Oh, it's
to
a
the
reset.
Moment.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Oh.
Yeah, we're
they're
essentially
trying to get it
resetting
back
to the
to where
moment
it
that
was.
the taunt was.
Yeah, okay. Dude, that's like
That's so sick.
huge respect to both players. They're strong competitors. BalloonBoy trying to get that damage as close to what it was.
There we go.
Wes going to give him the taunt. We're going back
That's
into
so
it.
sick,
Here we
dude.
go.
I
A
love
replay
Brawlhalla
of
players,
game
man.
number 2.
I like to be the salty guy that's like,
Yeah.
oh man, I would take the KO there. I'd win the game. There's money on the line. But that's so sick. I can't even be a hater in this moment.
Huge props to both players right now, though. BalloonBoy behind. Just kidding. Hits him with a side signature. Everything evened up.
BalloonBoy swapping over to the blasters. You're seeing him kind of live around that soft platform before going back to the main stage. Wes going to pick up the orb. Neutral coming out. Gets, oh my dude. I swear the game is just faster. The game just got faster. We're watching this at like 1.1 times speed. I swear.
Dude, BalloonBoy's video game is different from the video game I play at home because he is so accurate with his blasters. But Wes,
I swear
on the
this
orb,
game is faster than
hits him with
normal.
the recovery.
There's a side sig. Falling side air from Wes.
Where's the dare?
Yep, bounces it off the wall. He's ready for that
touch.
one. He knows the perfect angle. Almost got that one as well, but BalloonBoy got the touch. You see him sweating. He even fades away with his neutral air away from the stage. This could be really, yep, there it is.
Really good recognition there from Wes. 3 exclamation points come out. That means he gets no more jumps back, and Wes hits him with the neutral light, which went far enough to keep him from touching back down onto the stage.
BalloonBoy hoping he can fight back in this game. He is already up 2-0, so he does have some room to make some mistakes here. Again, the falling side air from Wes. You see the attempt at the edge guard. He doesn't throw out a move. He actually takes 2 from BalloonBoy. Another side air. Yep, there it is.
Okay, final stocks here. Elimination side. BalloonBoy takes the stock. He's going into the grand finals.
Weapon advantage in BalloonBoy's favor, but that weapon spawn goes right on top of Wes. He's able to grab the orb, sidelight into the side air. We're going to see that again. He's waiting for it. No, it's going to be the end light this time. The backup, there's the down air. Hoping he can get the jumping down air right after that. There's the side air from Wes. Down air right over the corner. Recovery back towards the middle of the stage. There's the down air. GC in light, neutral air. Big damage.
Caught him off that bounce. Wes needs more damage here.
Oh, that'll do it.
BalloonBoy with the GCN Sig. Gonna take it 3-0 over Wes.
The grab out of the air with the neutral signature. That one's super devious, especially if you use it on rare occasion, like we saw BalloonBoy do. I think we saw him maybe go for it like 3 times in that set, maybe 2. I know he hit 2 of them, and they were